We're Smooth Jazz Notes, and we're here with Spencer Day. We understand that you were born in Utah and you grew up in Arizona. Can you tell us about your childhood?
Well, my childhood was a little melancholy just because my parents had a pretty unhappy marriage and stuff. But in some ways, the fact that we didn't grow up with a lot of culture ended up being a really good thing because the video store we would go to pretty much only carried like old MGM musicals or Disney movies. So very early on, I got exposed to a lot of great American songs, which was really great. So, and my mom's was a huge lover of music and sang opera too. So I always had music around me, which I'm very grateful for.
So you said your parents divorced.
Yeah.
Then you grew up with your mother.
I grew up with my mom, yeah.
And she was an opera singer?
Yeah, well, she never got to pursue it because she had 6 kids to take care of. But yes, she's an amazing singer and pianist. I wish I'd let her give me lessons, but you know, I was like a rebellious teenager, so I didn't. I wish I had. I would have had a much earlier start, probably.
So when did you get into music?
Probably didn't really start getting into it. I had a good friend, buy me my first Casio keyboard when I was about 19. So I probably started around then, and yeah, and then started singing out in public around when I was 21.
So you just play keyboards? Is that the only instrument you
I'm
play?
teaching myself guitar now, but yeah, piano's my main thing.
And how are you doing with your guitar?
It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really easy because I was like, oh, I play some piano, no problem. I played that here. It's really tough. I thought it would be a piece of cake, and it's not at all. So I have a whole new respect for guitar players who sing.
So you have resided in San Francisco and Los Angeles and New York. Where are you living now?
I live in Manhattan. I live on the Upper West Side, and I've lived there for about a year, and it's been great. Yeah, I was in Los Angeles before that, too. I still make it out to California a lot. My home's here, too.
So have you studied music professionally with actually studied?
You know, not really. No, I went to Cal Arts, which is a great art school in Southern California for 1 semester, but then I dropped out. My teacher was just like, just go out and do it, you'll be fine, because I didn't want to teach music, and there wasn't a whole lot else I could do there, because the degree was in opera, and I love opera, but I didn't want to sing opera. So I'm pretty much have learned from doing it on the bandstand from other guys. I've had a few lessons here or there, but I'd love to find someone to study with in New York and play the piano, but pretty much taught myself.
So you have a very unique style. How did you develop it?
Well, I think, for a lot of people, you just kind of end up being kind of a sponge, and you just kind of take the best parts of what inspires you. And for me, it's whether it's Roy Orbison, or Dusty Springfield, or Chet Baker I love, or Ella Fitzgerald, or I'm a huge Rufus Wainwright fan. I love Nellie McKay, who's playing here in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I can't ever think of like one influence, but it's just more, whatever inspires me is what I end up kind of trying to incorporate into my thinking. That could be anything from Bolero by Ravel to, Radiohead, I guess. Yeah.
So have you ever done any other jobs besides being in music?
Oh yeah, I worked the graveyard shift unpacking boxes at the Gap flagship store in San Francisco, and I was a waiter for about 5 years. Worked at a coffee shop. I make a really good cappuccino.
Oh, good.
And yeah, I've worked on a farm. I've bagged groceries. I've done a lot of stuff, but for the last 8 years, so just music, which is very grateful for.
Oh, good. Well, you're doing very well, so we hope you continue. Well, we understand you love to compose. Are you working on a new CD?
Yeah, I'm actually, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to Los Angeles and meeting with new producers and getting ready to record my next album, which I'm really excited about. It's been 2 years, so actually, immediately starting to record now, which is great.
So have you already started writing songs for it?
Oh yeah, I've been writing for the last 2 years, but I think now we finally have kind of got the songs we want to put together and the concept for the album, and just finding a producer.
Well, last year you rang the NASDAQ closing bell in New York City. What a fabulous opportunity. Can you tell us about this experience?
Yeah. That was fun. Well, that was with Feeding America, which I volunteered with for a while. And that's one of the big things I did was one of the songs I donated, A Better Way. It works out that through that organization, with 199 cent download, you could feed about 5 or 6 people on that, as far as because of how Feeding America works. And Feeding America is the largest group, kind of, there's a lot of umbrella organizations under it, but it's one of the largest food distribution centers for needy people in the U.S. And I've been really lucky to work with them for years, and they asked me if I would come down on behalf of Feeding America and ring the NASDAQ bell. And me and my best friend are there and could see our picture all over Times Square. It was really cool.
How exciting. So, when you're not playing music, what are you doing?
Thinking about music. I love old movies. I watch a lot of old movies. I'm really into Mad Men right now. When I'm not playing music, I do a lot of yoga. Trying to meditate a lot, and mostly this is trying to catch up with friends I haven't seen because I travel so much. So I'd like to go dancing more. I used to teach swing dancing, so that would be fun.
Do you have any long-range plans?
Yeah, I have a few. One would be to buy a place for my mom in the next few years. So that's kind of my goal, just to make sure that she's all taken care of. She's doing well now. That's a goal. To live upstate and to be in a wonderful, loving relationship, partnership, and share my life with someone. So that's kind of my long range. And to play Carnegie Hall in the next 3 years. I don't care if I'm just singing back up in a doo-wop group or something, but one way or another, hopefully, play Carnegie Hall.
So have you found that special someone yet?
I have not yet, but I'm leaving myself open and just hope the universe will provide.
Well, we noticed that you're going on the Gatos cruise. Have you cruised before?
I've never been on a cruise in my life. So this will be the first time. I can't think of a better way to do it.
Oh, how exciting. You must be very, very excited.
Alaska. I've never been to, which would be really cool.
So do you have anything else planned?
Apart from the new record, I'm working on a few different musical projects in New York, so that'll take us to the fall. And actually, I have an agent in New York who represents me not only as a composer, but as an actor. So lots of acting lessons and dancing and doing that as well. So I'm trying to hit it from every angle.
Well, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so
We
much.
think you have a great career ahead of you. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I woke up today to find that I'm the victim of a crime. The perpetrator left without a trace. I assess the situation, conducting my investigation. The heat is on and so is the chase. I had my heart under lock and key, but somehow you infiltrated me, and I won't rest until you're doing time with me. So turn yourself in, you'll never win. I'm gathering the evidence, I'm searching for a clue. Now I'm on the case, and you can't escape. But slowly I'm uncovering the mystery of you. On a dark secluded street, your eyes met mine, I felt the heat. You took me to a secret rendezvous. The last thing that I can recall, you pressed me up against the wall and kissed me, and there was nothing I could do. I had my heart under lock and key, but somehow you infiltrated me, and I won't rest until you're doing time with me. So turn yourself in, or you'll never win. I'm gathering that evidence, I'm searching for a clue. Now I'm on the case, there's no way you'll escape. But slowly I'm uncovering the mystery of you. under lock and key, but somehow you infiltrated me, and I won't rest until you're doing time with me. So turn yourself in, you know you'll never win. I'm gathering the evidence, I'm searching for a clue. Now I'm on that case, and you can't escape. Slowly I'm uncovering the mystery of you. Slowly I'm discovering the mystery of you. The mystery